Some days it don't quite go your way. Don't mean though that you shouldn't play. Sometimes life can throw things in your path, and that's okay. Be ready to play. Well, that was just absolute nonsense. I went shopping early. I got everything set up. There I am, 5-2, thinking crank up the machine. Everything's plugged in. Going for the elf ears today. And supposed to be a bit silly buggers, done it? The laptop needed a restart. Restarted it. Something to do with the LAN cable. Restarted that. Nothing. Oh. I haven't done that for a while, have I? All right. My ukulele's not in tune. Tuned it by ear, but I realise it's not right. Veggie yogurt paprika soup with balls. Well, I'm not doing a veggie one, just so you know. But you can make a veggie one, and you could what could you make veggie balls from? What could you make veggie balls from? Some soy. You could make veggie balls from soy, couldn't you? So silken tofu. Something like that. Granulated soy. You could make like a nut roast mix, maybe. Chickpeas, soy, tofu. Yeah, there we go. Lots of possibilities. Chickpeas, falafel. Although the falafel might fall apart a little bit. I guess you've got to fry them first. Right. So, what have we got on our list? Well, we got some vegetables, haven't we? I got celery as well. It says celeriac. I'm going a little bit off reservation here, chat. Today. So a size of a 50 grams, it says. I'm guesstimating. I'm just guessing. So we've got two recipes that I've been looking at. Ahoy, ahoy. Hello, it's Cheshire. Where's my WhatsApp? Please just open up easily WhatsApp. Don't you also be a problem today. You already shaped your meatballs because that's all right. Yeah, mustard and paprika to the meat. Well, I got given this from Mako. Yeah, it's a Bulgarian spag mix. The right way up. And this has summer savory, some kind of wild savory, paprika, and fenugreek. Fenugreek is the big one. That's quite unusual in Central European, Western European cooking. It does smell mighty fine though. I don't like the way it's all like layered up. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because surely you want it all mixed up, or is the top already mixed? Does anybody have any experience with this? Messages are downloading. All right. It's gonna be one of those days. Let me see if that is 50 grams. This is a matter of interest. I'm making double the amount of meatballs. Well, it needs a clean, doesn't it? Helps if you press the on button as well. Oh, Valentina hat. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're not far. That's 100 and no way. Well, I guess we're making a little bit more than because this soup is going to be a banger, I think. Anyway, there's one fancy looking spice. Yeah, it's a Bulgarian spice. As I said, I put it through Google. Does anybody have any experience with this stuff? If you look, it's all nicely layered up. No, that's a relatively small celeriac. Look, it's not even the size of my head. Much bigger than that. And also it's the closest to mandrake, I think. Anyway, with the Renaissance arts. I'd probably shake. Yeah, but I can't because it's packed to the rafters. There's no room to shake. I'm thinking to take it out. So, and then put it back in all mixed up. That's my temptation. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pour it all out. I'm going to pour it all out. Don't you worry now, darling. No. Whoa, whoa. Got my funnel. Funnel-tastic. Okay. Yeah, pop out. Any instructions on the label? No. Ingredients list. No preservatives. Wow, that is packed. Look, it's just like rammed to the top. Solid. How do they even get it in there? It's insane. All right. There we go. Smush it all up. Get my little whisk out there. I'm going to put a little bit of whisk in the whiskey. It smells good. Smells good, yeah. There we go. Close enough, isn't it? So yeah, about the meat. We got meatballs. I got double the amount here. So we need to make this first. So we got carrots. We got onion, tiny onions. So we'll be using 2 onions. Maybe even more. They're kind of small. Definitely for the broth. Some of these recipes had garlic, so if you wanted to put garlic, you could put garlic. I'm going to put a bit of garlic. This onion is soft. This will be going to the worms. The worms. And we're going to go for the fresh tomatoes. And one of the recipes had peppers, so I'm going to go for peppers as well. Shits and giggles. Basically, this is one of those recipes that is so common that you can. Here we go. My little laptop is having some trouble. All well and good when it works, isn't it? All right. Oh. Right click. I'm right clicking. Yes, translate. Copy. Thank you. All right. Here's one. And the other. Keypad has seen better days. So, I guess some of you is already cooking along. For the boys. For the boys. So what makes Bulgarian yogurt different is the bacteria that they use. Yeah. Okay. So we're going for double the meat amount. You're interested in the... I've already got an egg in there because it broke on the way back from the shop. So I'm putting 2 eggs in. This is polotvar, which is mixed, and it's already salted. It's a very weird thing that I've never seen in the UK. The Czechs do it. And actually, in one of the Bulgarian recipes, it said add salt unless it's already salted. So I guess it's not an uncommon thing there either. We will... I don't think we need to add too much salt, but we're going to put a crack of pepper in because I'm a big fan of Wublina. How are we doing? We're doing good because I like a crack of pepper in my meatballs. And I need to cook some rice up, don't I? Parboiled. It said total. What is it? 30 grams for that and 50 grams for the soup, is it? Yeah. I don't know whether this is cooked or not. So let's have a look how much that is in reality. See, that's not that much rice, 80 grams really. Will do. One of those rice grains just ended up in my... Give that a wash. Do I always wash my rice? Sometimes I do. I do. I always wash my rice. The boy. So yes, so Bulgarian yogurt uses a different strain of bacteria. For the purposes of speeding this process up, I will boil the water in my kettle, which if you are from the US and don't have one, go get yourself one, honestly. Makes such a no-brainer. An eyeball, a little bit more. Let's see. We need an onion in that. Bear in mind, this is double the amount than the recipe called for. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. I should probably do the same. Do you have any links there, Dr. Moomin? Double soup? No, no, no. I'm only making one dose of soup, but I'm making double meatballs. See how tightly packed. Look how much is left. Look, and this is already basically full. Let me tilt this camera down a bit. I've got a bit of a useless angle here right now. There. Now, you may ask, how am I going to get the rest in? Yes, it is indeed true. Parboiled rice is the healthiest white rice. Well, in fact, some people argue it's even healthier than brown rice because brown rice is harder to digest, and there's this whole arsenic thing with rice, isn't there? Of what is it you talk, Michael? You can't send links? I added a link. Is it only because it's my thing? You can't do it because you're a guest? What? I don't understand. Is this a Twitch protocol thing? Jesus, there was so much in here. This is crazy. I'm going to compact it down. Well, I mean, they're not skimping on you. Fair play. Making a mess in the process. Well, Bublina, as long as there's consent. Then, you know, do what you will. Oh, I see. Well, I'm asking. So, in this occasion, Dr. Merriman, please share that link in case anybody else would like to read about yogurt and sour cream bacteria. I, for one, am interested. Check the rest in there. All right, there. I'm not sure what we're talking about now in terms of Asian supermarkets. Are we talking about rice still? We're doing it for the good of the people. Oh, tofu. Got it. I'm just not a big fan. I'm just not a big fan of the tofu. Sorry, in any of its forms. Rice, Michael. And we're just banging some water in there because it's going to get sieved out. Anyway. Yeah, well, that's got sugar in it, hasn't it? So sugar changes the parameters for anything. Do 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 do. I'm not saying I'm against it, and I will occasionally eat the tofu. I'm just not a big fan. Maybe this is enough onion actually. I should probably also have prepared my meatballs ahead of time. But here we are. Yeah, sure. That's an appropriate place for tofu is in miso. I would agree. That is an appropriate place. Sometimes a good stir fry dish. Yeah, I will like it. I think I will just go with half an onion here. It's eyeball for me. I need to just see. Nah, we'll get the whole onion. No, well, we've got one egg in there. Let's get another. They're small eggs anyway. La la la. Da, da, da. In an octopus. No, that's not what I wanted. Octopus's garden. Fuzzy boys. Parsley, egg white, salt, pepper, chilled rice. I don't have any parsley. What I do have is I went out and bought celery and I made sure it had celery tops. I'm going to be using that for my greens. Just pinch a couple of those off, like so. Wash that and chop it. Oh, microphone went spinning. I lost the microphone actually from the when I was reading. Not this week. The last time I was reading. I don't know what I've done with that darn microphone. It's gone and disappeared on me. Okay. What does Marpo mean? We're a workshop on tofu. Sounds good. A tofu workshop. A tofu shop. Is this enough greens? Maybe not. Let's go with some more. Just a little bit more. It's going to add a nice savory snap. Okay, rice is boiling. 5-minute timer. Where are you gonna go? Is it the same anywhere else that in the summer the city decides to do all the roadworks and stuff? Because half of Prague is dug up by now, and it is every summer. So just be aware of that if there's any of you coming to visit Prague in the next couple of weeks, to factor in a little bit of extra time getting around the centre, because tram lines are closed, roads are closed, but you know, Prague's walkable, so. Okay. There we go. And I have a feeling we will want a little bit of salt. Just a little bit, because of the herbs. Right, we're just waiting on the rice for that now. So in the meanwhile, we can go ahead and get the other veg prepped. Now, we're going with onion, celeriac, root parsley, something along those lines, or celery if you can't find those, will be an equally fine substitute. Every day's a learning day. Now, one of these recipes has the carrots being grated, actually, and one recipe, I looked at like 4 or 5 different ones, and one just uses what do you call it, water, and other ones with broth. So some onions. I mean, yeah. So some with just water and cooking up the veg, and then the meatballs, and then the rice goes back in, and others have what do you call it? Broth. There. I'm struggling to think. Maybe I should hydrate. Is this where Michael has a little bit of water? Who's got me peeler? There is me peeler. It is very nice. Does anybody have plans for the weekend? Does anybody have to work over the weekend? What's going on in the world outside? Oh, bread. Yeah. Bread baking with yeast is fairly straightforward. Sourdough, I've had varying success. Sometimes it's worked beautifully, and then other times not. And I guess where the science lies. More job applications. Fair. Okay, so this rice is now going to be chilled. It's not fully cooked, it's just parboiled by me. Different type of parboiling, isn't it? Yeah, the problem with parboiled rice, for a lot of people, I think it's the texture, because it's kind of got that slightly, well, it's been sealed, hasn't it? So Oh dear, my laptop seems to have gone AWOL. Yeah, the keypad has gone crazy. What is going on? Touchpad is gone crazy. Guess I'm hoping that there's a way to disable it. Right. That is that. All right, I guess I'm using the nipple from now on. Dude. Kitchen bake-off challenge. Okay, that is cold. So we're gonna put just under half of this rice, like 3 tablespoons. Yeah. Okay. There we go. In there. We start with a spoon, but really the best way with this is with the hands. A lot of meatballs. So just make sure that is nicely incorporated. Just going off the color, I'm going to put a little bit more of this spice in. So good. Fenugreek is an interesting spice. Very medicinal as well. Okay. I think that should do. Fortunately, I do have a time limit today. I mean, it's not unfortunate. We can't keep you hanging on all the time. Like cumin and fennel, anise. Fenugreek is good for like digestive stuff. Fenugreek sprouts, amongst other things. But all of those spices and herbs have, medicinal properties, and I think it's one of the reasons why, as human beings, we started to include them in our diet. It's not only because we like the taste of them, but it's they make us feel good, I reckon. My nails are a bit long at the moment. Okay, so that's going to pop in the fridge. Should be 40 minutes. I don't think I've got time for a 40-minute wait off, so we'll have to do 30 maybe. And we will move on with the soup. I'm going to use the pressure cooker, not because I'm using the pressure cooker, but it's my medium-sized pot. Heat on. Heat is on. Oh my god, this straw needs a rid out. The heat is on. Some oil. In this instant, I will be using sunflower oil. It says 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Okay. With the onions. Got a medium-low heat going on over there. Nothing too excessive. Oops. A little bit of a clean up over here. Ram. Brushed balls. Ram. Oh yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I bought a new SD card, didn't I, for my computer? Actually, I was going to think about grating it, and then I realised, yeah, screw it. I'm going to grate these carrots. Which tsunami? Yeah, joy. Good carrots. Good carrots. Salt and pepper. And we are going to put 1 vegetable. Oh, I don't have any vegetable broth. Okay, chicken it is then. 1 vegetable cube, which is for half a litre of water. We're using 2 litres of water, so it's really just going to nudge a little effect in it. My nasty secret. Stock cube. Come on now. Okay, that is good. Yeah, stock cube, man. It's just salty, isn't it? Salty goodness. Okay. Hey Alison, how goes the soup? The soup's going well. The tech issues didn't go well at the beginning. I was all prepped and on time today, and then my computer needed 2 restarts, and the router needed a restart. But that's okay. So we want to cut tiny cubes with the celeriac, although little celeriac flowers could be quite cute too. Baby knife, 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 knife. Baby knife's doing a good job here. Perfectly sufficient. As I mentioned before, let's get yourself a 6-incher. Even a 5-inch blade will be plenty. I'm going a little heavier on the celeriac here than the recipe said. That's all right. Right. So, how to make carrots into little flowers. Okay, in goes the celeriac. A lot of celeriac actually, but that's okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. In goes the water. 2 liters, it said. So this is a simple vegetable broth. So let us refer back to the recipe for a moment. Oh, the keypad's not working. It's on AWOL. Need and form. Oh, which means also that I can't use the scroll bar. Oh my word. Half an onion, carrot, grate, heat, and order of vegetables, put in celery, cut into cubes, and pour in broth. Once it boils, Put the balls under a lid, boil for 20 minutes under medium heat. When they are ready, put the tomatoes cut into small pieces or blended. Put washed rice. Boil the soup for another 20 minutes on the lid. Okay. Oh, yeah. I know it's a bit tedious. I guess those 2 onions can go back with the laptop. I mean, it's only 6.5 years old. I guess that's what you get these days. Okay. Time for the wormies to get their feed. He's done his service then. Yeah, I know, but buying a new laptop is not an option right now for some of us poor starving artists. C'est la vie. So, clean the board up, clean the decks. Here we go. Tomatoes and peppers next. Whisk we don't need. It's coffee brand that I don't like. Throw away. Oh, really just not good coffee. Well, I didn't have much option. The worm farm. C'est la vie, mate. C'est la vie. Indeed. So I will be putting some fresh tomatoes. Look at these bad boys. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. What do we think? 3. I feel 3 is a good number. We will not put the rest in the fridge. No, no, no. We will keep them out of the fridge. Give them a wash. Turn the stove up, Mikey. Get that to the boil. And a green pepper, a white pepper, which is ne'er to be seen in the UK. Not really a thing. But they taste so good. Tomatoes in the fridge. Yeah, well, it depends on how long you want to keep them. But if you want them to get riper, then no, you definitely shouldn't put them in the fridge. Oh yeah, this is this onion. That's past its best. This is worm food. Of course, that could go in a stock pot. It's nothing. It's not like off. It's not very appetizing necessarily. Thank you, Jolly Han. Indeed. I can imagine that the Japan. I would love to go to Japan. I would love to go to Japan one day. We'll go back to the full course, I know. is happy in Japan. It's a mighty fine country with some good food and the countryside. They keep it clean. They have some civic pride. They make everything look mighty fine. Societal problems it has. Name one country that doesn't have. Oh, Japan. Hello, Toanetta. Just in perfect time for a little bit of a sing-along. Well, it's hard to sing along with a song that's only just been made, but there we are. You know what they say, watch pot never boils. Come on now, come, boil, boil. Boil, why don't you? So these meatballs are meant to be very small, is my understanding. Tiny meatballs. Tiny. Miko zig leak zig, Miko zig leak zig. Yes, well, I should check when Finland is coming up because I need to learn that song, don't I? Whatever that one's called. What is it called again? How's the music with Miss? You mean with Logan and Mark? You can't use the mouse. The leak song, yeah. We'll only use half of this pepper. Just one little hint of that flavour. Not overpowering. The leak song. That's right. Finnish folk song. Sorry, what do you need from Finland? Oh, I don't need anything from Finland, unless I don't know. What do you want to bring me? Some salmiakki, maybe, but not the really like. I like it a little bit sweet. My licorice. We just want a little hint of flavour of the pepper. There we go. Romans. The name of the song. It's not Misrule actually. It's for Malishov. Although we should incorporate it into Misrule. Oh, I didn't say anything. It's not like a surprise as such. Oh dear. When will Misrule be back? This is a good question. I think the summer was just too busy for anybody to contemplate that kind of stuff. But we will do that. Sean. 20,000 moomins. Only 20. This whole taking out the core thing, there's a couple of reasons. Some people say it's because of the pesticides. I personally think most of this stuff is grown under glass these days anyway, and you don't really need to worry about that. But it is a bit chunky, that stalk. So on the beefier tomatoes, I prefer to just remove them. And that's that. Right, soup's almost to the boil, and this is where we should already be putting in our meatballs. But I need another 5 minutes or so on the meatballs. I'm just going to let that tickle away. Oh, hang on though, 20 minutes. Huh. Mm. Maybe I do need to just chuck the meatballs in. Yeah, I guess it depends on what you're doing, doesn't it? So, how big should we do these meatballs? Small. Meatballs. A piping tip. Oh. 30 minestrone. Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's just cooking is invention. So Waitrose does very bougie everything. There's a stand-up comedian. He's like, Waitrose is a completely different crowd. I was in Waitrose the other day, and there was a kid playing up some fuss, and the mother says, Tarquin, Tarquin, if you carry on behaving like that, you won't get your hummus later. You know. Good morning, Joey Lupo. Joey Dr. Lupo. Doctor. Hummus. Hummus. Oh my God, there's this Palestinian falafel place in Prague. If you're ever here, next time on Spalina Street. His pickles. They do their homemade pickles. Oops, they do homemade pickles there. It's not the cheapest, but it's so good. Sure. What's the name? I think it's called Mr. Falafel. Actually, it's on Spalina Street. Spalena, which means burnt street. So I don't know what it was they were burning there, or maybe it got burnt down. I don't know what's Doctor. Where did Doctor Who come from? Um, I I I don't think I've ever watched a full episode of Doctor Who. Oh, great. Okay. Well, you let me know when you come, Manatee. Okay. I don't know who Moffat is, but okay. Well, it's luckily I'm not British then, isn't it? But then I haven't watched any German cultural iconic stuff either. So call me call me ignorant. Stop! Stop, Michael! You can't say that. Oops, these are falling apart already. All right, we're going to start popping these in. Oh, oh dear. Hang on. Is Stephen was he one of the yeah, yeah, are we sure that's what you mean? Anyway, point being, right. Oh, shite. Is Moffat from the League of Gentlemen? Is that who we're talking about? Well, it's not my. It's not. I didn't say it. It's not my opinion. So I think it's not a problem, is it? Of course, one does need to be careful. All right, here we go. How are we doing this? We just popping them in. We're gonna do it like this. Few at a time. Bring it in on a boiling, rolling boil. Mark Gatiss, who's also in, who also plays Sherlock Holmes, Holmes's brother. He's a writer as well, isn't he? Okay. Okay. Oh, he's so good though, Mark Gatiss. Don't you dare and Alison, you're fine. Don't worry about it. We can all make mistakes. Oh, I didn't put the garlic in. Never mind. Right, so now we have a boil, and we're going to pop these in a few at a time. Like that. So that the heat seals them nice and quick. Bear in mind, this is double the amount of balls than the recipe says. I'm just making extra so that I can do some spaghetti and meatballs tomorrow, maybe. Don't have to do it like this. I've just decided that this is how I'm going to do it right now. Don't know why. It came to me. Just pop them in by hand. I just wanted to get them sealed as they go in. I kind of started with the very small ones, and now they're just getting bigger. Because that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Okay. 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 La 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 la. Okay, that is boiling. So we're going to turn that down to a simmer for, it says 20 minutes. I'm not sure I got 20 minutes. But we'll have to see. Greetings, Piergard. So let's just check in with the recipe real quick. Oh yes, my pad doesn't work. Oh my god, this is going to be... Your cat, like it. I like that. All right. We're going to pop a lid on that. Like so. And we are gonna do some washing up. It's just carrot, isn't it? It's carrot. Let's rinse that off. Doesn't need to be washed. We have not yet employed the spoon of joy. Your car wants to talk about the EU. Indeed. Or the cat, for that matter. Whee! All right. Where's the knife? Where's the knife? Come now. Where's your knife? Come now. So because these are not stewed tomatoes, we are going to put them in now so they cook down. And then in a short while, I'm going to put some tomato puree in there rather than using a can of tomatoes. Alison, you haven't really shown yourself out the door, have you? I certainly hope not. Hey girl. Hey girl. A cup of tea or coffee? Cold. Cold. Something cold. Okay. Uh, full sentences help sometimes.
I would like something cold in my mouth.
Yeah, no, she's not. No, Alison showed herself out the door. If that is the case, and I'm saying there's no need. These things happen. You know, when we're using foreign languages. Sometimes we just don't know. There is such a thing as false friends. Well, there'll be soup in a while. Huh? 30 minutes. Oh, for God's sake. Technology sometimes. Dans le dishwasher. Merci, merci. For the modern technology. All right. All right. Chat greets. This is Dadzig. Chat says, the Dashi Live says, hello, chat.
Oh, what's that?
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Gonna chop. Yeah, it's the salty soup. Yes. You weren't keen on the milk soup idea last week.
Like a normal soup that's warm and savory.
Well, why don't you go in the pub then? You get what you get here. What was wrong with the milk soup? Was good. I liked it. I liked it.
Mango. How is mango? Mango is good.
Mango's good.
Has been sleeping in the toilet.
Yeah, mango's been in the toilet because it's the coolest place. On the nice ceramic tiles.
Chet hasn't seen mango since December.
To be precise, are you keeping track?
Well, I'm watching stereo on my phone in real life.
Have I seen the Odyssey? No, not yet. We'd like to go though. I have mixed feelings.
Why?
Don't put him in the. We're not putting him in the toilet.
You have mixed feelings about every movie that was shot like later than 1980.
No.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Okay, so 1990.
No, that's also not true.
I'm not sure about that.
It's not about the new movie. It's about the. It's about the armor looking like it was made by Tesla.
Dude.
What?
It's a movie.
Yeah, but it's. If that kind of stuff throws you, if your sense of awe and disbelief are not suspended due to choices.
On what? How do you know it looks like it's made by Tesla if you haven't seen it?
I've seen pictures of it. I've read various critiques. Some people saying they really liked it, and a lot of people who are a bit more like history nerds like me, they're like, this is garbage. I don't know.
Fine.
It had a funny look. Yeah, it looked like Batman. It looked like something from Batman. In fact, that one helmet looks like it's Batman. It doesn't make any sense. All right, but that doesn't mean to say I'm not going to go watch it. I don't. I'm just mixed feelings, and I need to go in, with an open mind. I'm prepared to do that.
So the rest of the movies that are in some way historical.
Yep.
But you don't know anything about the historical aspects of what things were supposed to look like. Are you also this?
What do you mean that I don't know what it's supposed to look like?
Like you don't know everything. You think you know everything. You don't because I know everything.
You're.
No, but like.
All right.
Like when you're watching, I don't know, like tell me some other historical.
Like what?
Like I don't know, like throw a name.
I don't know.
Dadzig does know everything.
All right, so let's take, for example, let's take Troy. All right, there was some inaccuracies in that,
Yeah.
but not to the extent that while you're watching it, you're going, the world isn't complete. It doesn't make any sense. It's like saying, all right, we're in this scene in the 19th century. Oh, but we happen to have a telephone. In other words, don't expect deep cinema and accuracy watching a Nolan film. Yeah, I watched Troy. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good movie, as it goes. Of course,
it's a shame that every movie now that's in the cinema before you even go and see it is already has been criticized by so many people. And this is the shame of social media because you can't even form an opinion because you already know that millions of people around the world have formed opinions for you.
This is a valid point.
Like right now, I didn't even know about what you just said about the accuracy. So I would probably go and enjoy the movie. But like this, I won't go and enjoy the movie because I will be focused on that. Is that stealing joy? I don't know.
I think it might be. Gang, I'm gonna chuck everything in here because I don't think I have time to do it a little bit at a time.
No, but yeah, I get what you mean. That's why, for example, I can't watch movies that are like dance movies, and the main dancer is played by an actor who has no idea what like has no technique, but has a pretty face. Like,
I think someone hasn't had breakfast yet over here.
isn't that the same though?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Or like if somebody played Dadzig and they like wouldn't know how to cook.
You did not enjoy Troy, and Diane Kruger as Helena was just too unbelievable. Why? Because you don't like her as an actress, or you just don't think that she has a face that would launch 1,000 ships?
Who
Was he though? Achilles in that? I can't remember.
I don't think
All right. So it's all going in, gang. It's just all going in.
What's
Oops.
the movie called that you're in with Orlando Bloom?
The movie
Yeah.
or the TV program?
I don't know. That's watchable on TV.
Well, I'm in a movie that's got Orlando Bloom in it, but I'm not in a scene with Orlando Bloom.
It doesn't matter, but like, what's the movie called?
Unlocked, and then there was the TV program Carnival Row.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Carnival Row.
Yeah.
And that's fantasy or like history based?
Ah, I didn't know that. Okay. Bring back Carnival Row. Well, yeah.
No, I'm asking because I don't know.
What?
If it's fantasy.
It's fantasy. Yeah, it's fantasy. So it doesn't really matter now. Okay. So, we're getting to the denouement in about 10 minutes or so. I just, oh no, I want the egg white in here. Other way around, Michael. Other way around.
You should shoot a movie with Logan and Mark Cram.
I should shoot a movie with Logan and Mark Cram.
Yeah, and it would be, like you three.
The three of us at Kitten Beach in Rhodos. Okay. This soup is going to be thick. Thick. All right. Well, it's going to be what it is. And what? We have some flour. Okay, so we're going for this like roux base thing with the yogurt. Not all of these recipes have actually. Kitten Beach version of the Odyssey.
Yes, exactly.
I'll suggest it to Logan. But who would be Odysseus? The one who can channel Matt Damon. English speaking cat. I didn't realize that was English speaking cat. The whole time that was English speaking cat on the wall, and I didn't even think to call English speaking cat to the cat that was on the wall.
Where?
At Kitten Beach.
Where? Which wall?
As we were leaving, there was another cat on the wall.
Yeah.
That was English speaking cat.
How do you know?
Because I showed it to Logan.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was like the only cat we didn't call English speaking cat.
I was calling English speaking cat.
No, I'm not sure.
If you guys could smell
We
this.
have been doing it before to all the cats.
Petra cat. Jim High could be. Jim High could be. And do you want some yogurt, babe? With honey?
No, I would like something.
Yeah, I know. I've got bread, sourdough. I've got sourdough or jitney.
What's the first one?
No cheese. I've got ham or salami. Huh? Peppered ham. Oh my god. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. Damn, girl. All right. All right, you miserable lot. Get your asses over here. Ciao. We need to do a treatment where you guys are the sea people crashing around the Rhodos. Ah, yes, the island of Rhodos. 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 Seshunko, you said, yeah? With Ivar. You want Ivar?
Yeah. I want some. Ivar, girl. Sorry, this is not hungry. Always something. Either pessimistic or hungry. No in between.
Lost Legion costume for the. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Jim in Lost Legion? Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy that can do.
What?
I'm happy that chat can do it.
Can you hear what Mrs. Dadzig is saying over my mic?
I hope not. No! I don't think so.
Are you picking her up?
No, because that's a kind of mic that only is picking your boys up.
Picking it up. Oh, you said rye. You said rye. Sorry, I'll have this one. Then. I'll have this with my soup.
No, it's fine. I'll have it. Okay.
I'm going to have that with my soup. You're going to get... You wanted rye. You're getting rye. Okay, boomer. That's ageist. What are we doing? Butter, Ivar, and we got that. That's 20 minutes.
Maybe a little bit of salt.
Salt.
On the Ivar. Pretty sweet.
Did she spill tea? No. She's just hunger talk. Bossing me around like I'm an AI agent.
What? I would make the food myself, but I
May the Queen sit closer to you so we can understand her better. No. No. Is the short and simple answer to that one. But seriously.
By the way, tomorrow's front break.
Yeah, I know. But we're going to the water. We're going to water tomorrow.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ivar.
Ask chat, babe.
What?
Where if they have some recommendations for food.
There's most of the chat here today is not from the Czech Republic.
Alright. Okay.
Okay, girl. Alright, we're gonna get your sandwich. Dadzig, indeed. There's a lot of meatballs in this. It's mainly meatball. There's a lot of bits as well. Well, maybe. No, the meatball's a meatball shape. It's the other veg. It's okay. Soonish.
Bend over the microphone.
It's got to that time of day where you have to close the windows and your mum. Oh, meat bits and smalls. Salt as requested. And plate. That is Ivar. Ivar is basically peppers. It's like a puree made with red peppers. It's very typical in Balkan cuisine and Hungary. So down the bottom end of the Carpathy, the Carpathian Mountains. Hey, Mom, what have we got? A shit ton of peppers. What are we going to do with those?
Love it. So good.
All right. So with this egg mix, which is now going in, egg, yogurt, and flour, we're going to thicken this up.
Yogurt.
Yeah, Bulgarian yogurt. Look, it's no. You'd use sour cream or cream for putting in a soup. I look so skeptical over there. Oh, ye of little faith. And what we're going to do is we're going to slowly, because we don't want this to, we're going to slowly start mixing, incorporating material in it, because we don't want the scald the egg yolk. Right,
You can make yourself an Excel sheet for it.
no. Did I make myself an Excel sheet?
Those are recipes there.
That post, yeah, I know, it's so good.
Why don't we do it this way? With all baking recipes.
So there we go. If anybody doesn't know exactly what we're talking about, if you check out my Instagram, was it my personal one or the Dadzig?
I don't know.
Anyway, someone's come up with an Excel sheet way of making recipes. So we're going to keep adding liquid to this until basically it's not even part of the, it's not thick anymore, which means that when we finally incorporate it into the soup, it will not separate and curdle, but we'll just get that nice tang from the yogurt. Let's taste this soup. It needs salt, a little bit of pepper. The answer is yes. 8:30 show, improv tonight. If anybody happens to be in Prague, I will be on stage with Jim High and Dan Brown. And I'm not sure who's on music today. We're going to put another stock cube in this because we're padding out the water a little bit. Am I having what? No. I'm having stock cube. A lot of rice all of a sudden. Let that cook through. Bring that back to the boil. And then we are done. Okay. So, chat, we are almost at the end of our journey today. And I hope you've enjoyed my little process. And I'm going to get ready to serve here. Okay. Oh my word. Well, if nothing else, this soup most definitely looks homemade. You need dramatic countdown music for what? For the soup service. We're gonna chop it and wash it and chuck it in. Oh, we make some soup today. Chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. We went off to Bulgaria, made some soup today. Some meatballs in a broth, very tasty, yeah. I got some mixed minced meat and put some Bulgarian spices in it. Gonna chop it and wash it and chuck it in. Oh, we make some soup today. Chop it and wash it. We call it a blue note. Chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. There's some tomatoes in there and some peppers too. We hope it is cooked up fine. Cooked up for me and you. We're gonna chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. Chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. Alright, gang. Thank you, Bublina and Jolly Han and Eto and Etta. I've got to use the nipple. And Bernardina Hat for the subs and that. And who else we got there? We got some follows. And everybody else, be safe on the water. We will be safe on the water. I hope if the weather's still warm. And we'll be back next week, maybe with Mark Hector and Mark Michaela. I don't know. It depends on Mark Cram's availability. Oh, dude. All right, that is thick. That is thick. No, it's good. There we go. Look at that. There we go.
For me.
For you.
Thank you.
Very hot, very hot. Just come out the pot, boiling, boiling, boiling hot. All right, chat. Let's try this. Are we ready? There we go. I'm not going to burn myself, don't I?
Okay.
Balls and thick liquid, as it should be, do guy. Indeed, indeed. Mm-hmm. That's very good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the green pepper was an excellent idea. Just a little bit of green pepper in there. That consistency from the rice and the egg yolk. Mm-hmm.
That
but you should see the bottom of the pot. Oh,
Oh my god. Wow.
you approve?
Yeah. That's so good. It's a bit like lashy.
It's a little bit goulashy. Want to repeat?
It's so good.
No additional salt. I don't normally add too much salt at the end.
Doesn't need any.
Mm-mm. I put that extra stock cube in.
I would add a little bit of chili flakes.
Chili flakes. Yeah, that's also part of the Bulgarian cuisine, but the recipe didn't have it. This is a soup often made for kindergartners.
It's so good. Wow.
All right, chat. I gotta clean up and dash here. Yeah, because I put more water in, Barbarian. Okay, I put more water in, so I needed to put a bit extra stock. But all good. Thank you so much for joining. I'll have to look at the schedule next week because we're pretty busy with Malashov coming up. But we'll get reading in for sure, and we might, as I say, get Michaela Marquetta back in, and then I don't know. We'll have to see. So have a great weekend. Even if you're working, enjoy that. Enjoy the heat if you've got heat. That's so good. Bye. Gotta use the nipple.